Find the perfect niche in less than an hour following my simple, repeatable scientific process. By the end of this video, you'll know the right niche for you to pursue and how to find your ideal customers. If you're excited to find the right niche for you, please give this video a like so more people can see it, and be sure to subscribe. It's totally free to do, so you can always change your mind later, and be sure to hit that bell to be notified every single time I post a new video every Tuesday. I've made money in more than a dozen niches over the past decade, and I've helped hundreds of students in my paid programs steer away from bad ideas and find the perfect profitable niche for them. There are so many different ways to talk about finding a niche that it can get really overwhelming, and I hope this is the first video that you see on the topic, because my goal is to give you a very specific process that you can work through. Choose a niche in less than a day. Finding your niche shouldn't take weeks or even multiple days, and if we do this right, we're gonna be done today. For this process, I recommend making a spreadsheet or list because we wanna start with a lot of ideas that we boil down into the perfect niche for you. We don't wanna start with one idea, test it, reject it, and then start all over again. Let's run a niche tournament of champions. Who do you want to help? Who do you want to spend time with? Who do you enjoy talking to? It's possible to outgrow or age out of a niche. I was in the relationship niche for a long time, but after marriage and 4 kids so far, I'm just not interested in the relationship sciences anymore. My passion for that niche faded, and I transitioned into the niche that I'm going to stick with for the rest of my career. Keep in mind that you can paint yourself into a corner if you choose a topic that you think is profitable, but you find boring. You'll be stuck with a business that feels like work. I love my job. Recording videos in my studio with my wife behind the camera is one of my favorite things to do. I'm having fun right now, and that's because I really like the people in my niche. Make a list of a few groups of people that you like helping. Your list might include student athletes, recent college graduates, new moms. All of these are fine places to start. As you go through the following steps, you will come up with new ideas, and you can circle back to add them to your chart. The more ideas, the better. For the majority of my students, the person they want to help is an earlier version of themselves. The people that I help are basically who I was way back in 2010. Most of the time, I'm speaking to 30-year-old Jonathan. If the person you want to help isn't a younger or less knowledgeable version of yourself, it could be a relative. Maybe you want to help children going through something that your own children went through. Maybe your inspiration comes from a friend or former coworker, or maybe there's just a group of people that you're passionate about. I'm trying to give you more ideas here, not limit you. What do they need? Once we have an idea about our audience, the people we want to speak to, it's time to think about how we can help them. Let's say that I fall into the group of people you want to help. Well, there's a lot of ways that you can speak to me. I watch a lot of reviews and training videos on cameras, lighting, audio, and other ways to improve my business. You can become my source for that information. Today, I was watching a series of reviews trying to find the best webcam to buy. It's hard because nobody just says which one to buy. I don't want to sift through the data. I want you to do that for me. You would be amazed by how many purchases people don't make because reviewers lack conviction. Just tell me what to buy. It took me over 6 months to buy this camera and the lens I'm using to shoot this video, and another 3 months to buy this one. It was an arduous process that required a lot of reading and watching so many reviews and comparisons. So I would love if you helped me that way. I'm also into health and fitness. I train at a CrossFit gym 3 times a week, track my diet carefully, and weigh myself multiple times per day. I've dropped nearly 80 pounds, and if you watch my YouTube videos chronologically, you can see a difference in my size. I have a wife and 4 children. That means I'm always looking for gifts for them. Like all parents, I'm worried that my kids won't have a perfect childhood. If I'm not buying them toys, I'm getting them lessons to build different skill sets, from kickboxing to painting, and that's just for my oldest daughter. My children are homeschooled, and I read a lot of content to choose a curriculum that contains the educational components that are important to me. There are a lot of different ways you can speak to me, but you have to bound yourself within a single niche. You can't give me business and weight loss advice. Nobody trusts someone who is an expert at too many things. Do you want a lawyer who spends half his time as a doctor, or do you want the lawyer who eats, breathes, and sleeps the law? That's who I'm hiring. For each of the groups of people you've thought about helping, there could be a dozen different ways you can speak to them. And what they need and want change all the time. What we really want at this point is to find people that you could see yourself talking to for a long time, and a topic that you won't get bored of. Can you make money? But that's not the end of the game. You don't want to end up trapped in the market giving advice to people you care about, but making no money. You're not watching this video to go broke. You want that lifestyle and financial freedom. So here, we want to see that people are spending money in this market, and if there's an opportunity for me. Here's where you look to see if there's an opportunity for you to actually make enough money to change or improve your life. I'm a huge fan of affiliate marketing. It's the best way to find out if you have a good idea, because you get paid for data rather than paying for it. Find at least 30 potential affiliate offers and then do the numbers to see if you can make real money in this market. How many units do you have to sell every month to make $1,000? That's my baseline. I have a great video called Affiliate Marketing for Beginners that goes into more detail on how to find affiliate offers in your potential niches and how I run the numbers. I won't enter a market unless there are at least 30 solid affiliate offers that I would be comfortable selling to my followers. That means it has to be something I could sell to my family and friends and not be embarrassed. This is a way to make sure that we maintain integrity in our businesses. If you can't find 30 different offers to promote in the market, then it's probably a bad idea. It's still possible to make it work, but you're really making it harder for yourself. By now, you should have a massive list of people that you want to help, how you want to help them, and how you can make money doing it. Have you realized that one of your original ideas that sounded amazing at the beginning of this video is actually a dead end? Share your surprising results in the comments below. Are you passionate? There's a reason we add this step here. I don't want you to get super excited about a passion project and then realize there's no money in it. That doesn't feel very good. A lot of people say that you can make money doing anything you're passionate about. It's just not true. There are certain things that people don't pay for anymore. I grew up playing video games for my entire life. As part of that, I used to call tip lines when I got stuck, and I bought many a guide to help me beat a game. There is no way I'll buy a video game guide these days. I can find the answer in a walkthrough, a blog post, or a YouTube video for free. Now that the content is free in the mind of the consumer, you can't make money selling video game guides. There are still other ways to make it work in that niche. It's the planning that's critical. Once you have your list of niches from steps 1 through 3, I want you to rank them by how passionate you are about the topic. When you're measuring passion, make sure you're not just measuring about how you feel today. Right now, I'm into surfing again. I surfed for the first time in a year last week with my 2 sons, and it was amazing. When they get sick as kids do and we can't surf for weeks, well, my passion fades. That's not a niche that I'm long-term passionate about, and that's okay. Is this a topic you could see yourself talking about for years to come? Do you love when people come to you with their problems, or does it wear on you? Are you tired of people telling you about their marital problems? That's probably the wrong niche for you. Let's take your most passionate niche options and run them through one final test. Is this a business? There's a way I measure a business idea. The 3 Ps: people, passion, profits. We can take the data from your previous research to see which of these are actually viable business ideas. Are there enough people in the market for you to run a business? My friend wrote a book about quitting vaping. Cool idea. Nobody wants to do it. Maybe in 10 or 20 years. For now, it's a market with no people. The second test we just talked about, passion. Do you love teaching on the subject and enhancing your knowledge? Do you keep up with every new trend in the market? I could easily run a blog on e-ink devices. I'm definitely one of the top 1% of people knowledgeable about e-ink. I have eye problems and I use a special e-ink phone and own around a dozen e-ink tablets. I read every blog post and watch every video about every new device. I can probably name every single product currently in pre-production. Things that won't come up for a year, I know the specs. That's a whole lot of passion. Our final test is profits. You may want to be in a business selling physical products. That's absolutely fine. My daughter and I are building a print-on-demand business to sell her artwork. It's a big project right now, and I wouldn't be doing it if there wasn't profit to be made. Can you make enough money doing this to support your family? The profit can be measured as the lifetime value of a customer or the affiliate commission from a single sale. If you're selling a $10 product, well, then you need a lot of people in your triangle. If you're selling a $10,000 product, you can make a lot of money with a much smaller audience. When you create this final triangle, the perfect score is 30. That's a 10 in each category. You love the topic, tons of people love the problem, and their products are expensive. If you find one of those, that's amazing. Congratulations, you just won this video. You definitely need to be above 20. In my experience, is that any score 24 and above is probably a winner. If you're still unsure if you have a great idea, you can leave it in the comments below or email me. I'm happy to verify your idea. I've been doing this for a very long time, and I'm definitely not switching markets, so your data is safe with me. Would you like the exact worksheet that I use to determine if a niche will be profitable? Get everything you need to test and confirm a niche before you invest time and effort at johnlinks.com/niche. Hit the like button below if you found this video useful and let me know what niche you choose in the comments below. And if you are in my niche, make sure to subscribe to get notified when I release new videos. Thank you so much for watching that video. Here's a couple more that you might like from my channel.